Do the face, 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 do the
fucking face.
I'm gonna dominate Flores
do the face, do the face, do the face, do the face, do the
I'm
face, do
gonna
the face.
fucking dominate Brandon.
It's gonna be some demon back action going on with the frog.
Welcome back to Pumped Up, baby. That's the first meme that pops
Oh
up.
my god, bro.
Yo, the first meme that pops up on my phone
sir.
when we start this
Very
podcast
funny,
is
very
Alan.
funny.
All right, so those of you who are watching this, you probably know Alan if you know TikTok at all. You want to give a little bit of a brief summary of your TikTok persona?
I don't want to talk about my TikTok. That's just fucking stupid. Basically, that's all it is. All I do is hold my breath. I eat some food.
Do the face.
I'm myself on. I'm not myself on TikTok. People like they talk to me and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why are you so serious?" I'm not that serious, but
you have how many followers?
2.7 million.
Why aren't you
2.7
verified?
million
Why
followers.
aren't I
That's
verified?
crazy.
Because I never sent in an application to be verified. So like,
I see.
you know, like
Interesting.
What application?
I sent when you get verified, you're supposed to fill out some application which you get from like connections.
Okay, it's
Like technically, I'm not allowed to share what I'm supposed
Oh
to do.
shit! You
But,
got the insides.
you-
I see.
You get verification through an application. I applied when I was like at 1 million, and they just never got back to me because they don't like me or some shit. And I just don't care to get verified because watch, once I get verified, they're gonna be fucking like these 12-year-old kids who are like, oh, he switched up when he got verified. Oh yeah, he's so different when he got verified. Oh, he started falling off when he got verified.
Dude, that's
I don't want to deal with
that.
that
sounds
shit,
like
like-
something that would happen.
So
honestly.
when did you start TikTok? Like when did you
On
start it?
April 30th.
April 30th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
What made you download that?
of 2020?
Huh?
2020?
2020.
2020.
So-
Damn, so
Yeah.
you haven't been on for like
I
a
haven't
super
been on
long
for
time.
Yeah, I've only been on for like, I mean it's 9 months. No, 11 months now. So almost a year. Like 10 months maybe. So yeah,
So what made you download it? Like
I
how'd you
mean-
hear about it?
through my ex. She always
Shit,
sent me
yeah.
TikToks.
Okay.
You know? I'm 23, so like I wasn't
Got you.
like part
Yeah,
of the TikTok
yeah.
crowd. So like at the time, I mean like I feel like most of the older people. I feel like I'm breathing into my mic.
Nah,
so-
you're good.
No,
you're
you're
fine,
good.
you're fine,
You're
you're fine.
100% good.
But I mean, like, I feel like people who are like my age, 23 years old,
Yes, I'm
they downloaded
26.
it because of Corona.
Basically, yeah.
Exactly,
I, downloaded this,
right?
bro.
That's how
I was
I
watching
started.
cops beating the fuck out of people too.
Yeah, and
like crazy shit.
what the fuck?
That's crazy.
No, he's like,
Community
oh, yo.
guidelines. Community
Oh my God.
guidelines.
But yeah, she would send me TikToks all the time, and I'm like,
And so finally you just like downloaded
yeah,
it
she's
to
like,
check it
no,
out?
no. First, I would always just watch it in my Safari. I would
Yeah.
never have the app. And then she wanted me to make a video with my cat, like using a certain sound,
Okay.
right? And I was like, how can I do that? I don't have the app. She's like, oh, you gotta download it. You gotta download it. So I downloaded it. I made the video with the sound. It got like 5,000 views.
That's pretty good for
And
the
then
first video.
I fucked around. I was doing this other trend where you're supposed to like flick your tongue to a fucking sound. That shit got like 10,000 views.
The fuck?
Literally just
Yeah.
my face flicking my tongue.
Yeah. Were you showing
like-
the traps or something?
And then you're like, okay, this has
it was
potential.
just normal. It was just a normal
Okay.
video.
Because Alan's account started with like fitness stuff. I follow like
Yeah.
he was on TikTok before I even started TikTok.
And
It's just crazy that he's
and
right
I'm
here
like,
now.
why the fuck am I getting views? It's just my cat and me flicking my tongue. And then my third video was I just decided to upload a video of me squatting. Now it has like 1 million views.
Yeah.
My third video ever. I was like, all right, I'm gonna start making videos. So I started making fitness videos. Like first, okay, when I first started blowing up with the fucking face and the meme, I got so many comments be like, remember when this was a fitness account? My account was never purely fitness. It was always
fucking around
50%
stuff, yeah.
whatever and 50% fitness. And then when I blew up, I kind of cut out the fitness and then made a new account for fitness.
But
right?
you still incorporated it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
in the
still-
beginning,
I still
there was
do
lots
some
of, like,
fitness.
viral videos that
Yeah.
had to do with fitness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
pull-up,
like-
the pull-up
The
challenge you
creatine
did.
one was super funny. Like
with
the
my
parents.
fucking and I do like, I mean, it's more fitness comedy now. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
used to
yeah.
do like
Comedy.
more
It wasn't just
informative
bland,
videos
yeah.
back in the day. But what was I talking about? Oh, but like some of my joke videos, like way before I blew up, like they did blow up. I had to delete them now because they're fucking weird. they're like bad jokes. Like
Okay.
But they blew up.
and, like,
gonna get canceled.
okay,
No
like
one's
I'll
scrolling
give you
to
an
the bottom of your
example,
profile.
like 2 examples, or like one main example. So, my very first humor video that blew up was a video of me telling my grandma I like penis. she doesn't speak English, so I'm like, I like penis, and she doesn't understand what I said. She's just looking up at me. and I had the camera back at me, just like laughing, and that blew up. But like for all the wrong reasons. People didn't think I was joking. So I got on gay TikTok and they're like, yo, I'm so happy you came out the closet. and like there would be gay people hitting on me. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but they'd be like, I like penis too. Or something like, and they like all
that's a good
followed
pickup
me.
line right there.
Yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, they're like, oh, that's a good way to come out.
Damn, that's
and then some people were like, this inspired me to come out. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, no, I'm like,
man. Man.
Can you not tell I'm joking? Like, I felt so bad. I was like, I'm like, this is just a joke. Well, I'm glad I inspired you, but like,
damn.
you know, this is just a joke. I'm not actually gay, guys. Like, it blew up to a point where I thought I had to announce that, like,
you weren't
that
gay.
I'm not gay. Yeah, because I got so many guys just being like, oh my god, wow, you're so inspiring. But like, apparently that's like a cancelable thing to like
claim.
But I never claimed it.
claim
It was just a joke, but then people still take offense to if I like
People take offense to
gay
everything.
jokes. Yeah,
Everything.
Absolutely.
Just because you like dick doesn't mean you're gay, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly,
that's
bro.
facts.
Just a
There we
little
go,
bit,
Flores.
bro.
That's
No,
a
like-
soundbite right there.
Flores likes dick. Long story short.
He's
And
justified.
it ain't
Demon
gay.
dick only.
It ain't gay.
Ain't gay.
Socks
Oh
on?
gosh.
Sus.
Socks on equals no sus, correct?
Oh man, yeah.
We
And
got
then,
shoes on this
fuck,
bitch.
man. TikTok. I've been on TikTok for a while.
Yeah.
I remember back when you had like 40,000 followers or something like that. Like
Yeah.
I was like DMing you like on TikTok. I was like, you followed me back,
Yeah.
and I was like,
super
oh
busy.
no way, like you followed me back. Like, that's
Right.
crazy.
Do the face.
And then I feel like at one point I almost like even like surpassed you in followers.
Right.
I think I got to like 60K, and I think you were around like 45 or something like that. And then like one day I woke up and you were at like 1.5 million, and I was like,
I don't know.
what happened?
Followers.
like no. So what happened is, so I got to 100K doing purely fitness videos, right? Because like I still made jokes that like whatever, but like what blew it up was I hopped on this trend where it was like straining basically, and it was with the sound monster. How should I feel? And it would always be like, oh, day one of not taking a shit, and then it would show them straining, or like, like my joke was a bodybuilder goes 0.69 seconds without calling himself alpha, and it would show me straining, and that was my very first video. That
Still a very relevant meme, I would say.
a lot of
That's
people,
funny as fuck.
people fucking reposted it everywhere, and that got to 1 million views. That was my first ever video to hit 1 million views, and then I just milked the shit out of it. I'm still milking the fuck out of it to this fucking day. That's my whole fucking reputation, bro.
Okay, now explain the face that you do. Like, can you tell us like what's going on?
I'm just holding my breath
Because
man.
people assume that
just
I've gone through your comments. People think that you're like gonna kill yourself, like doing
fucking
what
hope
you're
I
doing,
do, bro.
Like you're it looks like you're straining so hard.
I mean, like, I'm not. I'm just fucking ugly, bro. That's what I tell them. I'm just fucking ugly.
Alan is handsome.
Oh my god.
I mean, like when I'm straining, like, I mean, like there are some girls that DM me and be like, oh my god, you look so different. You look so ugly and handsome at the same time. I'm
Bitch, fuck you.
what do you mean ugly,
like
bro? I'm
dick.
handsome and
I like
handsome.
penis.
I told girls that.
all of them.
Oh my
Sends him
god.
that video.
I like penis.
I like penis.
Oh my god. But yeah, when I was milking that shit out, dude, I gained 100,000 followers in one day at one point. It was crazy.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
that's.
believe that.
Yeah, I was like, I remember it took only 3 days for me to get from 100K to 200K. 2 days, not 2 days. Oh my god, 2 days. 2 days.
Hey, bro, he came out. So
2 days. 2 days to get
days.
from 200K to 300K, and like I got to 1 million in like a month.
How does that feel
That's
though? Like
so
you just did
insane.
something like kind of simple and easy, and then you spent like a lot of time.
Simple and easy, bro.
In a
Bro.
way.
Yeah, bro.
I
Stop
worked hard
undermining his craft.
Exactly.
Hold on though. 'cause I got
Like
a
one
question.
video helps
What's
you
up?
blow up that much more, right?
You put a lot of editing into your videos now.
Yeah.
So like he puts some effort. It might just be him smacking some chicken nuggets and then
No, I'm talking about back then. His first
Oh.
video, him streaming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know how sometimes you literally just say fuck it, let me do this video, and it blows up. And you're like,
Bro,
what the
Yeah.
I've had that. I had a viral video.
you spent
Me-
like an-
I spent 15 seconds replying to a comment of someone saying I skipped leg day, and it blew up.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I
I've
remember
put
that
so
one.
much effort into so many other videos, and that video was like blurry too. I was like, why the fuck?
That's what's so weird about the TikTok algorithm is like nobody really understands it, and it changes so much. It's like you can put absolutely no work into something,
Yeah,
and it just hits the right.
The
hits
thing
right
is
flow.
that it's not about like the work you put into it, but more so like just it just hitting to home. Like, you know, it's relatable. It's not just you flexing because nobody relates to you flexing.
And
like,
even about
if you
what-
say
yeah.
you gotta say something. or
Even
something
like
that.
one TikTok, like depending on when you post it, like one TikTok 1 week can go absolutely viral, while another week it might only get like 100
It always
views.
depends on like view time, in my opinion. View time,
crazy.
Yeah,
is
well, the watch time is huge,
Yeah.
and like having stuff
Like the
if it's
average
a longer
watch time,
video that keeps
yeah.
people like, okay, I want to see what happens next, and what happens
Yeah.
next, and what happens next.
Yeah.
Because like on my second account, I think my second account engagement is really good because I promoted it on my main account and then I built it. So the people who follow me on that account are my more loyal followers, right? I would literally say hi in a video and just say like pee pee poo poo or some shit.
Oh my gosh, she said it. That's amazing.
They're just gonna they'll like it anyway. So I recommend you guys, if you guys just make a more personal account, I bet you get more loyal followers.
I throw the
like
personal shit into mine. It's like I want to post, like I'll do trends, but I want to post what I want to post. Like I want
Right.
people to follow me for me. Like
Right, yeah, that's what I'm
not
saying.
having
right?
to make like a persona.
So like when I made the more personal account, lifting account, that's the people who follow me for me. And since I separated the audience, that account has a little better like to view ratios,
Yeah.
like way better. And I'll put even less effort in a video. Like literally, it'll be a video of me saying like hi, and it'll have way better engagement than I would if I post it on my main.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's the argument over like followers do not mean influence.
Yeah.
Influence is not related to your followers. There's plenty of people who got tons of followers, especially
Yeah,
on
because
Instagram.
so, like,
they got no influence though.
Bro, like your followers become so entitled at a certain point. Like,
They
bro,
do.
they be like, "We followed you for the face. Why aren't you doing it, bro? It's my account. Shut the fuck up." Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
like,
so
I'll do
weird.
whatever I want, man.
I
Like,
feel almost like TikTok hate is almost different from like the other kinds of hate that people get on YouTube. It's almost
feel like-
it's like less what's the word? It's like less thought through
Hate.
for some reason. Yeah, it's like people like you, but they still hate on you for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you'll
right.
bro. Someone will talk some crazy shit, like, "Oh, nice gyno, bro," and then you go and click on it,
and they
follow
following
back.
you, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
all
it's
right,
weird.
like,
And then when you clap back, they be like, "Yo, I'm on follower."
dude,
What's
I'm
your
a big
problem?"
fan, man. I just want to get your attention.
Yeah.
No, suck my fucking.
Yeah,
just
dick.
talking about
that's
that
what we were
earlier.
talking
Yeah,
about
I
in
was
the
talking
car.
about that earlier. Like I'll be like, like they'll say some shit to me that I'll clap back, and they're like, "Oh, I'm a fan." I'm like, "If you're a fan, you wouldn't say that shit to me. Like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up."
it's super
And
weird.
then people would be like, "Oh, you're so sensitive, Alan." I'm like, "No."
No, I knew
Like,
that
it's
my
just
reply
fucking
would
weird.
get a
Did
lot
Did you
of
hear what
views.
you just said to me, bro? It's like what were you expecting
Like
me
so
to
many
do?
people like, "Alan, you take things so personally." I'm like, "No, I just said it's weird. You're the one taking it personally. Like I'm just saying it's weird. Like I don't
Yeah,
care.
and
Like,
it's
don't
like-
get offended because I called it weird.
And like
whatever.
just because I reply to a video, like you're not gonna say anything on the internet that's gonna hurt me. But I may reply to the video if I think clapping back at you or making a video about it is gonna get views.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
use your fucking hate, and you're just
Yeah,
gonna help me
yeah.
grow.
their comebacks are always the funniest because they're like, "You're most affected because you made a video." I'm like, my job is making videos.
Like,
so
I'm
what the
sorry.
fuck?
It's like you just gave me more content, bro.
Yeah, my job is making
Views right
videos. What do you
there.
want me to do? Ignore it?
That was
Like,
like
no, I'll make a video.
every time someone would comment like I skipped leg or some shit like that, or like, "Oh, where's the calves at?" I was like, "Oh, perfect. Like, thank
Let's
you."
go,
Thank
baby.
you. Thank you.
Fake natty. It's like, yes.
Never
Get
that.
to respond to
Yeah,
it.
I feel like I grew my account mostly to like just responding to comments and just like making it.
I feel like that's a
same
very
here.
good
That's
way.
how I
Like,
grew
and
my
like, I'll
account.
search for comments if I want to make a video on a topic.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There's been a couple times where I told people to go comment something like in live. I was
Right.
like, I need someone to comment this so I can make a reply
That's
video.
funny as fuck.
Because for some
Oh my
reason they
God.
just do
They do
good.
better.
I don't know why. I don't know what
Right.
it is. If it's the algorithm or like
Yep.
what.
I have a lot of questions with regards to your powerlifting. Like, how did you get into that? When did you start? And why did you start?
I started training for strength. I mean, like I was
I
doing.
know. It's like on
Gym-
his lives. Go ahead though.
I did
Why are you so
gymnastics from when I was like 9 to
seductive,
12 years old. So there was that. And then I was into combat sports really hard
Bro.
until I was like 17.
Have you seen this video when he's like 13 or so? He's like fucking jacked. How old are you?
I was like
10. Were you 10?
No. The youngest picture I have is like when I was 12. I was jacked. when I
Yeah,
was
those
fucking
pictures.
12.
That's
like this.
crazy.
Oh, fucking jacked.
I was really jacked at 12 years old. Like I look
Just
back,
like
I'm
off calisthenics and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Man.
I didn't lift a single weight until I was like 15.
That's crazy.
No, his genetics. I mean, look at him now.
He has
you train for
incredible
strength, if you
genetics,
train for
for sure.
bodybuilding, I think
Dude,
you would
it's
actually
fucking
have like some
trash.
serious
Jesus.
potential.
What's up? Yeah. I never really trained for bodybuilding. Never. And
Even when you competed, I know you competed.
never. I didn't train for.
You just
Like, I was
followed, like,
known.
the
I was
diet.
actually known as the guy who skips upper body. Like the meme of he skips lower body. I was the opposite. I was the guy who skips upper body.
Wow.
And like legit, I
Alpha.
hated benching.
You hated benching?
I hated
So
benching when I
Wait,
first started.
what made you
Fucking
get into
hated
it then? If you hated it so
Because
much.
I started competing in
Okay.
powerlifting at 18. I was like, I got to take bench seriously.
What would you say is your weakest lift overall as a powerlifter?
My deadlift probably.
Deadlift, okay.
And ironically, I was a really good deadlifter when I first started. I was a really good squatter when I first started.
Is it injuries that like set you back or just?
I don't know. I feel like it's my bulking,
Okay.
right? Because my
I feel
form,
the same a bit.
yeah, my form on deadlift is very like, it's sumo. So like my legs will get in the way.
It's very technical.
Yeah.
Like,
So whenever I'm locked, the problem with locking out on sumo is your quads can get in the way. So as I get bigger quads, it fucks with my form.
Do people ever hate on you for doing sumo deadlift?
Yeah. And I tell them all the time, send me a video of you lifting and I'll lift it the same way.
Free smoke.
I'll lift it the same way. I'll lift more reps. I'll do more weight.
Do you conventional deadlift really heavy as well?
I could do like 455 for 3 without training.
Okay.
it.
yeah, most people
that's
that can
insane.
pull. If you got a strong deadlift, you're pretty much gonna have like a lot of the people that I know
if
that
you're a
sumo,
deadlifter, you're a
they can
deadlifter.
also pull
yeah.
conventional. It may not be as strong.
Yeah.
Like because say if you're super quad dominant, sumo is probably gonna be your best bet. Like I could probably pull more sumo than I could conventional.
But the funniest thing is like, I tell them that I challenge them and then they block me. It's always really satisfying when that happens.
Yeah, it is. It is weird that there's like that because they accept them in all of the powerlifting associations.
Right.
Like they completely allow sumo deadlifting. It's like pick the weight up.
I mean, like I get so much hate on my bench
bench.
form.
I was about to bring
my
that
bench
up.
form. My bench form gets so much hate, and I say the same
What's
exact
wrong
thing
with your
to them.
bench form? Is it
Because
just
the arch.
You
People
just
don't
arch a
arch.
lot?
People
I
hate
mean,
on
like
the
you
arch.
want to see it? I'll pull
Hold
up.
on.
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
on.
I'd
The
love to
best
see
part
it,
is
yeah.
the same people that hate on the arch are the people with their ass in the air when they
Yeah.
bench.
Yeah.
That to me is the biggest pet peeve. Like if your ass comes off the bench, your
Yeah,
PR
don't
didn't
count.
count.
That's weird as
I don't
fuck.
care.
Okay,
Like,
let me-
well, the weight moved. I don't care, bro. Your fucking your dick's in the air, dude. Like that shit does not count. But like powerlifters get a ton of hate on the arch, especially like girls because girls
Oh,
are
yeah.
typically more.
They're
flexible,
just more flexible, yeah.
and they can get a crazy arch, and then it's like a super short.
Here's
range
me
of motion.
benching 390.
Damn.
Yeah, like it's a short range of motion, but
Yeah, it's
you
a
are
short range
trying
of
to
motion.
like
Yeah.
win. So it's just like you're gonna do whatever it is.
I mean,
It looks
even
like
with the
Greg
regular-
Dissette's. Like
yeah,
Greg
even
Dissette's
with the
bench form.
regular grip, I could still bench 375.
Yeah.
It gives me only 15 pounds.
No, that's a ton.
Even though all that extra stuff, 15 pounds is a lot, but
Yeah, in powerlifting,
15
it's a
pounds
lot.
is no different. It doesn't make me. It makes me weaker, but it doesn't make me weak. Not
Yeah.
really.
100%.
You know, like I could still bench. Like if they change the rules right now, I'll still be within the top 10% of benchers.
Yeah. No,
so-
that's absolutely crazy.
so-
and what weight class did you compete in?
163.
Gotcha.
So that's a 74
Ooh,
kilo
that's
class.
really good.
and what were your totals or your max lifts for all
Dude,
of them?
I always choke up when I compete.
Oh,
I do
really?
so bad when I compete. My best ever total in competition for powerlifting is I think like 1250. I'm not sure. I know I squatted 430. I benched 340, and I deadlifted 520. I think my best ever in the gym is a 500 squat, a 390 bench, and a 575 deadlift. The reason is because when you're well, first off, I cut weight, so that could affect me.
For
Two,
sure.
I have terrible anxiety before I meet. Like I never sleep,
Dude,
Like,
I don't understand how that would work. Like a bodybuilding show makes a little bit more sense to me, but I feel like if I had to walk up there onto a powerlifting stage and like
No,
perform
it's-
one lift,
it's performance anxiety.
that
There's a
I
lot
would
of
get
things,
so
too.
nervous.
And another-
I would
like,
get
you're
so
there
nervous
all day. And then when it's your time, like if you're at home, you can take your time, get ready.
Yeah.
When it's your time to go, if you aren't ready, well,
Yeah.
you gotta go.
That and like the commands make it harder. Like
Yeah,
for sure,
for sure.
I could bench 390 in the gym, but I bet you right now if I had to compete, I could still have the strength to bench 390, but I could probably only muster up 360 because I have to react to them telling me to go down. I have to react to them telling me to go up. So it distracts me. It makes it feel really hard.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever tried doing a 1 rep max and you hold it there for like a good 3 seconds at least? Dude, it makes
fuck
it
that.
it makes it so much harder. And of course, as bodybuilders, it's useless to
don't.
fucking hold it there. But
Yeah,
I
I
don't
have
hold
to
it
do
that
it.
long, but I typically
Yeah.
hold it before I descend. Like you'll see some people. One of the times
I
on
don't
bench and
rack that
floors,
motherfucker
the first
and
time
hit
we,
that
the
shit,
first
bro.
time,
There ain't no
bro,
rest in between.
Bro, he went for a PR like one of our first weeks here. I literally unracked the weight and it
It was
just
just
starts
going
going
down.
down.
Yeah.
I
Just
was like,
drops,
bro,
yeah.
oh my god, like you fucking.
Yeah, in a
shit up.
powerlifting meet, they make you hold
Yeah.
it there for a good 4 or 5
That's
seconds.
like when the mental aspect I told you about.
What are
When I
your
do
What are your
that.
thoughts on Julius Maddock?
Oh, this guy.
Fuck is
I
that? Do you
remember
You know who that,
he.
you don't know who that is?
Yeah,
Who's he?
He's about to break the 800
Yeah,
pound
he's
bench
gonna-
press
Oh, I
record.
know that is.
Yeah, you know
he was
who
going
that-
for it, and then they fucked up the loading on his
dude,
bar.
That was crazy.
Did they
'Cause it was
fuck it up? I didn't watch the video.
Like powerlifting got on like I think it was like ESPN, and he's gonna go try to smash 800 pounds, and they misloaded the bar.
By like 55 pounds. They missed a whole
Like,
plate
he
on one
unwrapped
side.
it, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And like with that amount of weight over you, that's a big deal. That's
You
a
could
big
kill
plus-
somebody.
Plus, like the mentality of it.
So they missed a plate.
Yeah. They forgot to load one red on one side.
Did he hit it?
No, he didn't.
No,
bench it.
no. Well, he unwrapped it. It
realized
fucked up.
and like it kind of.
And then they gave him they put it on and he had to go for it again, but he failed it, of course. So
Yeah, because you can't. The mindset that you got to go the first time, and then you lose all that energy, and then you got to muster it back up.
How did they mess something like that
And
up?
it was on TV. Like powerlifting isn't known. It's not like a very popular sport.
Yeah.
And they finally get it on TV, and they fuck it up.
That's insane. I did not hear about that. That's
Yeah.
absolutely crazy.
I know he went for another world record recently, but he didn't go for 800. He went for like
broke-
760, I think.
No, he
Not
hit
sure.
782
782?
just recently. I think it was with Big Boy and all them. Like
That's
it's in the
absolutely
gym.
insane.
It's literally insane. I can't do that in any single lift, and this man can press it off his chest.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. And that's without all of the
it
like
raw?
the bench press accessories.
Yeah, all he's
No
wearing
bands,
is like
nothing?
Yeah,
reps,
no.
reps. That's it.
Just reps.
Oh, that's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
no.
How much
like,
does he weigh?
No bench press
like
shirt.
440 pounds.
He's a big man.
He's a big
Six
boy.
three.
Fucking crazy.
Six
Yeah,
three.
he's a big dude.
Twice his weight.
I mean, mass moves mass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So what do your
No,
future
no.
plans look like
Only
as
just
far as
short,
like
you can move
There
weight.
we go.
as far as like
apparently-
powerlifting goes? Like what does the future look like?
So I compete 74 kilo. So my biggest goal right now is just get big enough for 83 kilo.
What does that mean in pounds? What's the conversion?
182 pounds. So
Damn.
I
You're gonna
initially
be
started
thick.
competing
thick
as a
boy.
66 kilo.
And you weigh 170 right now.
Yeah. So I gained 30
you
pounds
wanna
over
try,
my.
You want to
off
try
the
to get
juice.
13 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, like over the summer, I bulked up to 185.
Damn.
I looked like a fucking cloud.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I could do it easily. I'm probably 180 right now after eating all this junk food. So
Boy's
Damn.
been eating, baby.
All right.
yeah, we're
We're
gonna
feeding
eat
him real good over here.
even
The
more
Ryze
later.
Swole House.
Yeah, but
be drinking.
the goal is I want to be thick. I want to be like Jay, bro. Like, bro, shit. I'm trying to be at least 190 at the peak of my career. You know,
190?
switch,
Hit
yeah.
Now, do you have
No,
any
like
aspirations
190
of being
lean.
like
190 lean.
pro? Like I have big aspirations to be like pro
Yeah.
bodybuilding. Like that's my biggest goal. So do you have like the same sort of like drive and passion for powerlifting, or you just enjoy competing?
The thing with powerlifting, you could be a pro, right? That doesn't mean you're the best. That just means you're better than a lot of people. For powerlifting, if you're not number one, who the fuck are you? Nobody really
That is
cares.
true. That is true.
Interesting. And do you compete in natural federations?
Yeah. USAPL
Okay.
is tested.
Yeah, it's
But
tested.
you know what I'm saying? Like if you're a pro, that's like they're like everybody's like, whoa, you're like one of the best, and that's like, you know, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Like, of course, your aspiration, I hope, is to be number one, but you know, in powerlifting, there is no pro powerlifter.
Yeah, it's not subjective.
You could be
lift
a
more weight
national
or you
level
don't.
powerlifter, but in USAPL, it's so easy to get into nationals. It's nothing meritable, you know. No, and this year with getting to nationals, you don't even have to be a good lifter to get into nationals. It's whoever gets in first, you know. So there's no merit to being a national powerlifter. For a powerlifter to be impressive, you have to be number one. So like,
For like your weight class
yeah,
or like
yeah, you know, like yeah, you could still be an impressive powerlifter, but nobody cares about you unless you're number one.
yeah, that's
I
a
mean,
good
you're
point.
so
I haven't
relevant.
thought about that.
But with you and your influence
like,
that you have,
yeah.
and like I think you could have a lot of.
Yeah,
you'd have a
my
lot of
best
support.
bet is to just have a good physique if I want to make it as a fitness influencer.
Which you
Not
already
even.
do.
You know, it's actually people always say that like you got to have somewhat, but there's a handful of people that are doing
Yeah,
it
they
very
want
well
strength, yeah.
and don't have that good of a physique.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to trash on him, but Sushi's physique isn't anything
I know,
crazy.
but-
Ben Dunn's physique isn't anything crazy, and they have good form because of their
personality.
personality.
Yeah.
That's what gets people. You got to be relatable. You can be as shredded as you want, but if you're a fucking meathead,
I mean, and then a
doesn't
lot of
care.
people say that you can't put on lots of muscle doing powerlifting workouts and stuff like that.
I think you
That's
get really
just
good
like-
legs, you get a really good back, but
Compound
I think
lifts.
your arms and shoulders.
it's the
Yeah.
details and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and the
I
other
mean, you look
muscles.
insane, but you do look like you're more built like a power lifter right
I mean, like,
now.
yeah, right now. But
Yeah.
if you see me when I was really
Yeah.
lean, people always thought I was a bodybuilder. You know.
Yeah, for
Chest
sure.
People
hair
still
on
think I'm a
swole.
bodybuilder.
No, you
know?
got the proportions for it. That's what I said.
You
Like,
definitely
if you
do.
truly wanted to pursue it, like
If I shred down, I have a really really small waist. You know, so people always compliment my shoulder to waist ratio.
yeah, I've seen
But,
some pictures. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta-
Fake natty?
Fake natty.
Question mark?
Hold on. On this topic,
Yeah.
would you ever hop on the good stuff, that
Probably
diet
not.
water?
Probably
Never,
not.
No Sazul?
never.
No.
No,
I have no
Sazul?
thoughts of it.
All right, so what's your like,
stance on it?
thinking behind it?
I mean, like,
About to
I
get shit on.
love. No, I don't give a shit.
I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking.
Fuck.
Everybody uses a pussy.
We can take this outside. We can stop the podcast right now.
What I do is that like I take lifting seriously. I take it very, very seriously. But in the end, it's not that serious to me. You know,
Gotcha.
like I have priorities. If my family wants to go for dinner, I'm gonna go for dinner before I lift. You know, I'm gonna put my health any risk because with taking any drug, there's a risk to it. I'm not gonna risk that. You know, what's it called? What if you go sterile because of the drugs? What? I'm not gonna have a family? You know, like I put everything else first before my lifting. As passionate as I am about lifting, I have so many other passions, but those passions come first before lifting.
Okay, so say you got the family established. You're however old, say 30, TRT, and would you ever consider that?
At that point, I'd probably be washed up. You know, I don't care. Like, I'll accept being washed up. I don't feel the need to take TRT to catch up and be
what
better.
about just to feel better, just to walk around?
I bet I'll feel just fine with how
think
healthy
so?
I am. I think I'll be healthy.
You think you being like a powerlifter?
I feel like TRT is more recreational and wanting to feel young again. You know,
I kind of agree with that.
HRT is different. Whereas, like when you're older, like I feel like at that point I'd be okay with accepting that I'm gonna fade. That's fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna fade, and that's fine. And I feel like it's like people who are getting old, they're getting wrinkles, and they get like stuff to cover it up. It's okay to get older. It's okay. It's fine. Now, if you take TRT and you want, like, only reason why I would do it is maybe if I want to continue being competitive in like the open division, right, where I gotta compete with the young kids. Shit. Like, well, I can't do USAPL, but let's say I move to a federation that accepts, because some federations accept HRT. Yeah. You just can't compete in the masters, which is the old guys. But that would probably be the only reason. But like I said, by the time I'm old and need HRT, I'm probably gonna have a family. I'm probably gonna have other
be content.
Passions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not about being content. I'll still be like I said. Right now, I have a lot of passions. Those passions come first.
Well,
before
content
lifting.
would like the continuing making progress, because you'd obviously be on the downside.
Right.
You won't be getting.
But what I'm saying here is, as I get older, I'm only gonna get more passions. Right? I'm gonna have a family. I don't care about lifting at that point. I'll probably still do my best. I was still working very hard to get to it. But do I feel the need to take HRT to get to my goals? Like, whatever. If I don't get to my goals, I don't get to my goals. But I'm still just gonna work for it. Who cares? Right? Like, if I'm getting old, I'm getting old. I'll accept it. You know, that's just how I view it.
Quote it. If I'm getting old, I'm getting old.
Gotcha. And what's the girl situation like? I feel like we have to ask you. Talk a little bit about your love life and what it looks like.
Love life?
I'm very interested.
Ooh.
Do you
I don't know
belong
if
to
I
the
wanna talk
streets,
about
or do you belong
boyfriends.
to the sheets?
Just
Just answer that. Just answer that question.
I'm not currently in the streets.
Are you in the driveway or are you in the sheets? You might be kind of like in between in the driveway.
I'm in both.
Man, those slides.
Okay, we only got 2 minutes left, but
No, that's fine. We're gonna keep rolling. Probably.
We can keep rolling.
I got so much more I gotta
I'm
ask this
okay.
guy about.
I'm ready to take a turn to the dark side.
I'm ready for whatever.
Do
You guys
eat
ready
ass?
to make the jump?
I'll let you guys know whether
Do you
or
eat
not.
ass?
Do I eat ass?
Do you
No, I
eat
do
ass?
not.
We
I
have
do
to
not
ask
eat ass.
everybody.
You don't do it? Have you tried it?
I've never tried
You
it.
don't want to try
I don't
it.
want to try it.
Exactly.
You don't want to try. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
So,
man.
so
Alan.
religiously against it, eh?
No, as I'm
Have
not
you ever
religious
been
one
asked?
at all.
Have you ever been asked?
No.
Never?
All the girls
Okay.
I've been with think it's weird.
Okay.
We love that. We love
Yes, yes.
Man, you are really,
But
really good
but the
friends with
issue
Jay
is
now.
like, okay, all the girls I've been with, right? Girls I've talked to, right? Or even just like friends. I know people who like it, right? And I'm just like, why? And they're like, it's just something different. I'm like, does it feel better? And they go, no, it doesn't feel better. I'm like, then why would you choose something that doesn't feel better?
Interesting. There you go. There you have it. Alan doesn't need ass.
I don't. But like, what I'm saying, I see you agree with me, right? So
I'm all.
have you ever talked to a girl who's into that, and she'd be
Yes,
like,
my ex
"You're so
thought-
boring."
My ex, well, nah, because
Oh.
I'm a freak in the sheets, but I'm not eating no ass. My ex
But
wanted me to eat her ass. She's like,
Okay, how can you be a freak? How can you be a freak and not eat ass? I feel
you
like
don't
that's
need to eat
extremely
ass. You do
contradictory.
everything
You don't have to.
Ain't
No,
no
no.
freak, bro.
There's
That's one small aspect of being a quote unquote freak.
I'm not sure. I feel-
it's just
I feel like it completes the pie, though.
No, what do you know about completing the pie?
I just that seems like you got to go,
I mean,
harder than last time. How bad do you want it? You got to
Eat
push
ass?
yourself.
Hell no.
Push yourself to be the freakiest you can.
Nope. That's not my goal in life. My goal is to GoPro.
Bro, you want to talk
bodybuilding.
about pushing to be the freakiest in your life, bro? What shit have you tried?
Me?
Tell me all the shit that you tried.
This thing. I'm gonna come out on this podcast right now since we finally got Alan on here. I'll come out.
What's
I'll
the
come out. I'll come out.
What's the most non-vanilla thing you've done?
The most this is gonna be a very interesting conversation for you. I'm excited to see your reaction to this.
I'm very vanilla. Just
Okay, no, here we go. Ready? You ready for
How old are
this?
you?
Yeah,
20,
I'm
right?
ready.
I'm a virgin.
Are you really?
Yep.
Then how do you know about eating ass and shit?
Are you kidding? I'm not on the internet.
No, he'll like chime in, and every time he tries to make an argument against me, I'm like, "What the fuck do you know, man?"
Jay, I love talking shit to Jay because he's like, why do you keep talking about this, bro?
Is it because like you believe in waiting till marriage?
Yeah, it's definitely had to do with that. and
Okay, but you've
upbringing
done
and stuff
things
like
other.
that.
So do you consider?
Oral.
Yeah. So would you do that?
No.
Or no? So have you done that?
No.
He just derfs.
Then how
gotta
do
be
you?
so
Why?
He just derfs.
Why? How do you know if you like eating ass?
I've
He
never
just said-
made
he
I've
just
never
said he
took a
wouldn't be-
stance.
he said he wouldn't try.
No,
What
you
I
don't
always
have a
tell
stance.
what I always
He's
tell
neutral.
Jay, I
Okay.
always tell Jay that I wouldn't be opposed to the idea.
Okay.
That's what I always say. I try to remind.
Well, even when I was a virgin, I was opposed to the idea.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Anal disgusts me, bro.
Exactly. So
Have you
there we
tried
go.
anal?
No, I haven't.
Oh, see, I've
Oh,
tried
bro,
anal.
yeah.
It's not all it checks out to be. It's kind of.
I like his metaphor. Say the metaphor you said last time.
What did I say?
Didn't you say that? I feel like you said anal's for people that have small dicks.
Yeah, that's what I said. Anal's for people who have small dicks and need to feel a little bit bigger.
Good thing Alex says it on
I've
this podcast.
I don't, it just turns me off. Just knowing that shit comes out of that.
bro.
Bro, right? And they want you to
fucking girl
lick
in the
that
ass.
shit?
Wait, you
I don't
done
care
anal,
if you
right? Oh, you
bleach
done
it.
anal. Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I've tried it. I was like, because I have a buddy who just loves that shit. And it's always like, bro, what are you working with over there, dog?
You always have that. You always have that one friend that's just like really into it.
Like, dude, anal's the shit, bro. Dude, like,
Always trying to get you to try it.
I would get snaps like,
Don't you-
did anal. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Right, does he have shit on his dick?
No. Oh my god, bro, that was a fear of mine.
They could shit on your dick if they don't prepare correctly.
Yeah.
They can.
Yeah.
bro, you
they
push
shit
it shit
themselves.
out, and it's like,
Yeah, that's a pretty
my
terrifying.
shit's already brown. Like,
terrifying
fuck.
thought. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying to
How
think
does
about.
that like? What preparation did your girlfriend or your ex have to go through that? Like
For anal?
yeah,
Just run.
I mean, we kind of
no preparation.
Just run that shit.
Damn.
Just run it.
She had,
Did she like it?
Preparation
She
is-
she
wanted
had
it,
gone to the
right?
bathroom and then I believe showered, and then it was like shortly after that.
Oh. Okay.
Preparation is 3 beers and Jay.
Oh my god. Did you use a lot of lube? You're supposed to use a ton of lube.
Didn't use a ton of lube.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
use a
Spit,
condom.
little noogie.
That sounds like
And
not
she
a
was
lot of
okay
fun.
with that, bro.
Just
I could
spit in a
I could just
condom.
imagine
Just
she was in pain.
It wasn't like for like long. It was like,
Oh,
yeah, this
okay.
is kind of just not it. I was like, I want the other hole.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Poor Brandon.
Oh my god, Brandon.
I've been outed on this podcast. There you go.
You've been waiting for marriage.
He
I
deleted
know.
a
I've been
podcast
waiting.
because he talked
I've been
about that.
I've been waiting to tell you that.
How's it
Oh,
like?
okay. I mean, like you're a good-looking dude, so how is it like
I
having
appreciate
to
that.
resist it all the time?
He won't even take one for the team.
I will definitely. Jay has tried.
We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful.
I mean, like,
because some of the missions have not been completed, and
That's-
they're still in the process. We
That's
gotta be
I
careful.
hear about like how like you're getting all the ladies. How's it like resisting it all the time?
Well, that I mean, it's just like
You resist it easily?
everybody's on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like I never get approached by girls in reality,
person?
like in person
That's
or
how
anything
it
like
is.
that. So it's so easy to just like
He's a
not
fucking
respond.
tease. He's
That's a
fucking- or
lie.
anything
That's
like
a lie.
that.
Because if I get
He's a
approached,
tease.
you get approached.
Do you get approached?
I get approached.
Like
I don't get
by girls.
I
I'm
do
a
not
fucking,
get
I'm a
approached.
fucking short Asian guy, and I get approached.
But-
Brandon
You're-
gets looked at.
you're
Hold on,
fucking
hold on, but where
clear
at?
looking.
But where at? Where's like
New
a-
York.
Just like out on the street, or just like
Do they
on
say
the-
they
on the
recognize
street.
you or what?
No, this was before I got famous, dude. I'm not famous. I mean, this is before TikTok. Clout, bro.
Fame.
You are famous. You
I'm not
can't say you're not
That's
famous.
TikTok
You're
clout. I just
definitely
have famous.
famous.
TikTok clout. There's a difference between fame and TikTok clout.
No,
TikTok's such a
nowadays
Social media.
Social
It's the
media
same
fame
thing, bro.
is fame.
Oh my
Like
God.
Hollywood fame is down here. The TikTok clout
You
is
get
like,
recognized just like everybody else. Just
But
'cause-
like, damn. No, it was before. Ever since Corona happened, I haven't been going outside.
You know what's weird? When we were getting Chipotle, I was wondering. I was like, wait, Alan get recognized right now. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, seriously.
I feel like some people will recognize
I
you.
feel
No,
like you got-
100%.
to be honest, I feel like they recognize you. I feel like the guy was looking at you a little weird.
Oh yeah, I mean like,
he might have wanted to fuck.
yeah,
Probably.
that's good, bro.
Damn.
I mean, like, yeah, that was before I even got any clout.
But
I
I
had
can't
girls
believe
who-
I can't believe
I
girls
wouldn't-
approach you.
I-
No girls ever approach
I wouldn't get
me,
approached
ever.
that often.
I'm
when
not-
I
I'm
worked
not-
as a bouncer, I got approached all the fucking time. But I don't know if that's because I was.
I'm not saying I get.
And because they're drunk.
or because I was up high though, so like I had to stand on something so I could see everything. So like, if you couldn't walk in the room and not see, and then
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I
never
get approached all the time. You know, I'm saying it's like once a year type of thing. But I've been approached.
I mean, maybe it's because I lived in Montana, but I mean, I
bet you in New
I
York. I
legitimately
bet
have
you in
no
New
idea.
York.
I mean-
Everybody catcalls everybody in New York.
you
catcalled.
haven't had
Catcalled at the gym.
anyone try
Scary
to talk to
bitches,
you
bro.
when we've
Some
gone
big
out,
girls.
have they? Or try to like do any sort of thing?
No, I don't
Have
think
you ever been
so.
catcalled? Never catcalled?
Not even by a gay guy.
Catcalled
Yeah.
by gay guy?
Nah,
How
by
about that?
girls.
I get mad.
I've had some interesting
Montana.
run-ins with the homosexuals, but I
Why did you say that way?
that, bro.
God.
It's so weird.
I'm just saying. Like my videos
he's like,
have made it on
homosexual.
on like gay talk and all that type of stuff, and yeah, I know
has
I've
a
had
gay
some.
fan base.
I've had
Well,
some
I'm talking about
interesting
in person.
in person. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I've had.
Okay, so
some-
you get catcalled. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter,
Okay,
boy or
that-
girl. You
true,
get approached.
True. Okay, I have gotten approached.
I had one
in that
guy one
aspect,
time.
Yes.
I even made a TikTok about it. I had one guy one time. I delivered food for my parents, right? And then there's one gay guy was like, "Oh, you could deliver it to me." I'm like,
How big was that tip?
"Oh my god,
Which
oh
one?
my god."
Which one?
I was like walking, right? And then this guy, he just passed me. He's like, "Daddy, you got a nice ass." I just turn around like, "You talking
Does
to
have
me?"
a fat
And then he
ass.
does like the Cardi B tongue thing. I'm just so like, it was so random. I just laughed at
Jay,
it.
what would
my
you do if that
gosh.
happened to you?
Yeah, Jay, what would you do? I would love to see your
I'm
reaction.
looking back like the fuck is wrong with this nigga and keep it moving. Like
Oh
nigga,
my
you talking
God,
to me,
bro.
bro? You gotta be talking to somebody
I was
else.
so
bro.
confused. It took me like 2 minutes to process what just happened to me.
That's hilarious.
And then I just think like, this is probably what girls feel like when they get catcalled.
Just
Literally. It's so
absolutely
uncomfortable.
violated.
Hold on. I want to talk about something. You've always been like shredded, but like once I had like my like transformation, I think it's
Yeah, I remember
a
your
year and a half
transformation,
ago
yeah.
of like me not really like working out or everything. I finally realized, well, like girls, like when you call them hot and all that, like they don't really care. Like once I was shredded, I was in good shape. I knew I was hot. Like and girls would like on Tinder or whatever, be like, oh, you're so hot. I wouldn't respond.
Right.
Like, I just didn't care. I was like, it just didn't have any like meaning to it. You know what
Weird.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel that way.
Like I feel
love
like
to
I,
what you're
I
saying.
had the feeling of like
I
what it's
love-
like
I
to
love
be a
being
girl.
complimented.
Yeah,
Who doesn't like being
what I feel
complimented?
like.
But like I'm saying, like to slide and they say, "Oh, you're hot," or "Oh, your abs," or some shit.
Well,
it's
for
like,
me,
it's
it's
not gonna
like-
get a response from
Oh,
me.
right.
You know what I'm talking
it's
about?
like, it's like
that.
going up to a girl being like, "Oh, nice boobs," or something.
Yeah, or
like,
like,
that.
"Oh, you're so hot." Like a girl's just like,
It's
"Thanks,"
bland.
like cool, like you know what I'm saying, like. And I would get
They're
those, and I
expecting
was
you to be like, "Oh,
and I
thanks,
was
you
like,
too."
I was like, that's why anytime any guy has ever done that shit, it doesn't really work out. Like,
Oh, of course.
sliding girls DM and be like, "Oh, you're so hot," you're not getting a fucking answer. Like,
Yeah.
no, you're not getting. An
How
answer.
would
Say
a girl
something more
slide
to
into
me.
your DMs? How does it work for you?
Dude, I've had a handful of hey daddies or just replies to stories like
What
you're
makes
so
you
fucking
reply?
fine.
What makes you reply?
If it
You check your page.
typically
You'll be like,
I reply like to just about like everything, but it depends on the reply. Most time it'll be like a thank you with like the relaxed like emoji face. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But like I've gotten some like crazy ones. I got like a hey daddy.
I just
And
don't even.
I replied like
respond.
hi, and then
I've-
she was like, "Let me suck your balls," and I was like, "Jesus Christ!" and then I sent her like a gift that said "out of pocket."
Now, when I first started TikTok, I was getting so many like thirsty girls.
I bet you have like a
bet.
crap ton of those. Those meme accounts that are what do you call them? They're like the anime based ones where they like all focus around one character. What are those accounts
You
called?
mean like fan accounts? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but they're I can't remember
Fan
what they're
accounts,
called.
yeah,
the
yeah.
ones
I've
where
seen
they
them, yeah.
they turn the
Yeah, and they do like fucking. It's basically fan accounts for anime characters.
yeah exactly. It's like
Yeah.
those.
I
I
don't
bet
have
you
one.
have a bunch
Someone
of
make
those
me
based
one.
around
The
your
fuck?
character for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Wanna be
Yeah,
an
they
anime?
try to make like a Alan meme account. I'm
Now
just
you
like,
still have like
that's
an
not gonna
army.
work.
Like I get people commenting all the time that still have your profile picture of you. With,
Yeah,
like,
I
the
never
gun.
even changed it, bro.
Did
Like-
you do that on purpose? Did you tell everybody to
Yeah,
change it?
yeah.
Okay, because I got so confused the first time that thing rolled around, and I was like, "Why is Alan commenting on every one of my videos?" I was so confused.
Oh my god.
Alan's burners account.
Yeah, they're all just my burners, but I don't really have 2.7.
What was that TikTok? You were like, can everybody that watches this just please change their profile picture or something?
I was just like, everybody make this your profile picture, and it means you're hot. And if you ever try to slide in girls' DMs using that profile picture, it's gonna work.
Damn.
I was like,
That's a
everybody,
genius
everybody,
idea.
tag your crush. It's gonna work. and I tagged Addison Ray.
Oh my gosh.
Addison Ray and James Charles. Those
There you go.
He does like penis.
Damn, I love it.
Oh my god.
There is the true essence of your, your understanding and your true passion behind TikTok.
Oh, of course.
That's what drives it, is your love for Addison Ray and James Charles.
Oh, of course, yeah, those two. That's why I tell everybody I'm Bryce Hall, right?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, yeah, I got a bunch of those comments when we made the video the other day on my TikTok.
nice,
A bunch
it's
of people were
Bryce
like,
Hall.
oh my gosh, you got to collab with Bryce Hall. Insane. And
Because I
was
go
so
around,
confused.
I literally go around on Omegle. I just go like, they'll be saying like, they'll fucking call me a chink or something. I'll be like, oh, hi, I'm Bryce Hall. And they're gonna be like, ha ha ha, ching chong go. Hi, I'm Bryce Hall. They're oh look, it's Jackie Chan.
Dude, you do
Bryce
run
Hall.
into a
You
lot of
get
that.
a lot of racial
I've
shit.
been,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been watching your stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's pretty funny.
How long do you normally spend on there?
I spend like 3 hours. Half
Bro,
of it
that's
is
a lot of fucking
racism.
glizzy.
It's funny.
No, because like I've never gone on there just by myself, so I don't know. I feel like it would be different. I'm normally with someone else in there typically.
Do you feel like you would get a lot of that? You've never
Dude,
gone
I've
on
gotten
there?
called nigger multiple times being on there.
Yeah, I guess that's
I mean, like,
that's pretty bad. But like
I don't mean to compare or anything, right?
no,
Like,
what, no,
not
go
like
ahead.
dick measure
Send it. Go
racism
ahead.
here, right? But I've been on Omegle, me, black friend, and they all picked on me so hard, man. If my black friend got any like racism, it was because the person was already spamming the N word.
That's so interesting.
They don't see him and react. Oh look,
Nigger.
like they see me and they're like, haha, ching chong coronavirus. That's how they. I don't know why. For some,
I don't
he
know,
only got
maybe
like
they
2
feel-
reactions.
They feel less of like a threat. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe,
'Cause, like,
maybe.
I don't know. What
Yo,
they,
like-
they think that it's okay.
Yeah,
Like it's not the same.
That's like the
racism is
biggest.
racism.
That's the biggest problem is that people think Asians are basically equal to white, so they think it's okay to pick on Asians.
Interesting.
But it shouldn't be okay to pick on anybody, even
100%.
even if you're white. I don't give a fuck. Like it's not okay. And then there's also like the crowd where they're like, oh, Asians are not a real minority or something like that, or blah blah blah. It's all that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Corona. Did you feel like more hate after the coronavirus
Oh yeah,
happened?
I felt so much hate. Like there was a moment on TikTok where people would like spam the bat emoji on any Asian creator's page. They would just spam the bat emoji.
I
Do
do
you
not
get-
remember that. That's terrible.
I saw it.
Have you gotten
Yeah.
messages from other like Chinese teenagers and shit saying they look up to you and
Yeah,
like how
yeah.
they feel? And shit
So
like
many
that?
people are like,
Oh,
dude,
interesting.
you guys know Bart Kwan, the guy who started Barbell Brigade.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he has the following he had. Well, I'm not saying that's the only reason, but like a big reason is because he's an Asian guy who started a gym, and so many Asians are into powerlifting because of him, because it's just Asian representation.
Yeah.
Like, you barely see any
I
of
get,
that.
You guys
I get that same side, but obviously from like the black community.
Yeah.
Of,
Yeah.
like people, because like I'm not the biggest fitness influencer, but there's not too many black like fitness influencers that
Yeah.
are like on
Yeah.
the come up.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So
And
like, I get lots
it's
of people
always
that
get
reach out.
DMs being like, "Oh, I look up to you because you're Asian," blah 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 blah. And my race gets brought up so much for no fucking reason. Like,
Does it-
you go on my recent post right now, they're like, people always be like, "Oh, why you always bring race into this?" And it's just like, you're the one who brings race into this, not me. They'll be like, "Oh, look, big strong Asian man." I'm like, why can't you just call me big strong man?
Yeah.
Why you gotta
it's
call me
weird.
big strong Asian man?
He was
Every
just
single
look
time.
big strong Mexican. You'd be
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
That's just weird to me.
People think I'm
Flores.
Samoan.
Flores. Everybody thinks that
You're
Flores is
Samoan?
from Hawaii.
It's the hair, bro.
It's fucking funny. Are you
Yeah,
Samoan?
I can definitely see it though. for
But
sure.
yeah, when coronavirus started, it's crazy.
Did you feel
man.
any like hostility, like walking around? or anything
Not
like
not from people.
Nah, you never get. It's rare.
It's very
I haven't
rare.
had too many
It's-
racist encounters in person because people know you don't talk shit. I'm gonna punch you in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
fucking
exactly.
jaw.
that? If they've been racist encounters,
It-
like,
When I was
young,
younger, I got a few, but as I got older, especially once I got bigger, ain't nobody saying shit.
It's always the old white ladies.
Oh my!
Because
dude,
they
it's
know
the
they
subtle
would. You
shit. It's
wouldn't.
like, oh, old lady, I'll knock the dust off your ass. Bro. Try me.
I don't give a fuck about your age.
You said that you did martial arts when you were younger,
Yeah.
right? Have you ever gotten to any fights? And what martial art did you do?
I did BJJ and judo.
Okay.
So I know how to wrestle a little bit.
Gotcha.
shit.
Okay.
Right. So it's been so long.
Have you ever
I quit
used
that
it?
when I was like 17. I mean, but the last fight I've been into was when I was like 16.
Oh, okay.
Did you
Gotcha.
Huh?
Did you win?
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
I mean, I used to be I was a really, really, really bad kid from 12 to 16 years old.
Yeah.
I was a really bad kid. I was like one of the worst kids out there. But I still got good grades.
What was that
Asian.
though?
There you go.
What was that?
Because I'm Asian.
He brings fucking race into it. And he's a fucking imposter.
He's a fucking asshole.
What was that though? Was it just like you're just angry or what?
I mean, like, I probably didn't get enough love from my family, so I just sought validation from other people, right?
Okay.
So I just wanted to look cool and tough. I was involving myself with the wrong kids. You know, like I smoked cigarettes when I was fucking 12.
Yeah, your
I was a
crowd, who
bad
you
kid,
hang
bro.
around with, is crucial.
Yeah, and I didn't go to the best
When I
schools
changed
either.
my crowd, everything changed. That's why I love being in this house because we're all chasing the same shit. Everyone's passionate about it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
seriously.
Like surrounding yourself with other people with the
Yeah,
same goal.
I live in Brooklyn. I live in like the safest part of Brooklyn, but the schools around there are still fucking stupid, you know? Like, so I had bad kids go to my school and shit. Like, I was lucky in high school because I was, so I'm not sure how it goes for you guys in high school, but when you're applying for high school, you could get zoned.
You said, oh yeah, no, talking about yeah.
So
Depends
like
where
you
live
basically, if you didn't get into a
District.
specific high school, you get sent to your local high school. And my local high school, luckily it was shut down, so I had to go to a different local high school. But if I went to that high school, I would have been a really bad kid, man. That was it's that school got shut down because of how bad it is. Lafayette High School, bro. And it's like one of the worst in the U. It's probably the worst in the U.S.
Damn.
I don't know if it opened back up, but like. They would get stabbings every day when they were open and shit.
Oh my god.
So like, I'm lucky I didn't go there, but the high school I went to still wasn't the best. I still didn't have a good crowd. But like, I know like so many of my friends have died because of gang violence and shit. You know, my closest friend was stabbed to death.
Fuck.
You know, and I'm just like, I shouldn't do this shit. I shouldn't be involved with this shit. So yeah.
literally,
Crazy.
like,
Yeah, so I'm
and,
lucky.
and it's hard to see sometimes when you're on the inside. Like you need that objective view. Like you have someone tell you your parents something, like you're really hanging out with like,
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Like,
I just
like,
saw
oh, yo, like my
validation.
friends, fuck you. And then you get older, and you're just like,
Yeah, these
oh
kids were
shit,
fucking
who the
stupid.
fuck was I? I was hanging out with
Yeah.
fucking losers, man. What the
Yeah, I was
fuck am
hanging out with
doing?
dumbasses.
Yeah,
I was
get you.
wrong. Hanging out
I
with
went
the
to a
wrong
ghetto ass
kids.
high school,
Yeah.
bro. People would bring straps to school and shit like that and show them off like they were fucking toys.
Yeah, that shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah, so what the fuck?
Like, I don't know, but like kids are stupid, and I remember how I was when I was younger, and I try my best not to go off in the comments when someone says something stupid because
You're like,
we were
you
all
see
stupid.
yourself. Yeah, like,
I remember
everyone was that little punk.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
always like sometimes I think like, oh no, I was so mature when I was younger, but no, I was a fucking dumbass.
Did you
bro.
watch anime when you were younger?
I've only ever watched Dragon Ball Z, bro.
Okay,
Dragon Ball
I
Z is shit.
don't watch any TV at all.
Not even Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, like I watched like here and there when I was younger, not to the point where I would like remember it.
Your
I'd
older
watch
brothers
with my
watch it,
brother.
right?
Yeah, my older brother watches, so I'd like watch it with him. But like to this day, the only time I got Netflix on is if I'm with a female. I'd rather. I would just spend all my time on my phone. I'd rather watch YouTube videos.
Did you have it
like,
on last
I'm
night?
big in YouTube.
Did you have Netflix on last night?
No, I actually had YouTube on.
Okay.
Okay.
Big YouTube guy. Like that's what
Big YouTube guy.
that's what I grew up like watching. Instead of like gaming videos, like Roman
caught it.
Atwood, just
Yeah.
like shit like
I'm
that.
kind of the same way.
I'd rather watch a YouTube video than watch
Same.
TV.
Yeah.
Because then I can leave them on. Like it's just like it's.
You guys
there.
ever thought of having a home gym in the Swole house?
Everyone
Where at?
asked when we moved in.
Everybody wants us to get one.
It's expensive.
But it's
and
so,
It is,
so
but-
much
I
money.
mean, like you could get like the basics of
Yeah,
barbell,
I know.
a squat rack.
but it's
That's
just
like what I have.
it'd have to be like outside.
God,
and-
tell Nick,
and-
man.
we can
in the
barely get
summer,
furniture up
Texas
in
is
this.
Email
hot
Nick
as
and
fuck.
tell him
It's
that
gonna
you guys
rust.
want
and it's gonna
equipment
get
here.
that equipment's gonna be so fucking hot from the sun. Like
Yeah.
it's stupid.
I mean, like
It's just
you
not
guys,
worth it.
You
It's
It's
just
not
not
that
guys
hard.
put it in the fucking living room.
It costs
some
money.
shit.
Seriously, yeah.
It's
I
just
got a
not worth
backyard
it. I'd
gym.
rather go to a gym.
Right,
Content's
right.
better in my opinion.
Oh, of course.
For us, like it's all about lighting. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
about how much weight I'm moving. It's about how
Oh
big
yeah,
I
no,
look.
no. Because big reason why I fell off my YouTube grind is because like, dude, I'm vlogging. I'm like, okay, I'm done eating. Time to go to the gym. I fucking walk downstairs and there it is. Like, it's just
Yeah.
boring, bro. That's
Yeah.
why, like, I just like, I could easily just keep pumping out this videos doing the same. Oh, okay, time to go downstairs, time to work out. But like, I just rather not do that. So I'm just waiting for things to die down a little bit.
Have you filmed any of this?
You should move out here with
I have
us.
not filmed any.
So
of
You
this
should move
yet.
out here with us.
Have you made like
Make
any
some
TikToks
content.
or anything? Have you made any sort of content?
I haven't. I've only posted on my Insta. I got
make one
banned on
today,
TikTok
later.
for 2 weeks. Today, I mean, yesterday it got lifted at night. So,
What was the video that got you banned?
I don't know.
Probably
They
You
said-
don't even know? Just
they said-
somebody
they said-
community?
knife.
They said I violated community guidelines. My last violation was like 6 weeks ago.
Do you have people to help you? Like, try to get like your.
I don't have a
account back?
manager or
Nothing?
anything,
Okay.
but I could probably easily find someone to help me out.
Do you edit all your own videos?
I edit all my videos.
What
do you
app do you
use?
use?
I use something really, really simple. I think it's like Adobe Rush or something like that.
Okay,
Interesting.
Extremely simple. Like I think what matters more about editing is just creativity and not really like anything fancy.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I've got a bunch of questions from your fans here. The first one, I'm actually interested to kind of know this too. When did he first find out that he could do the frog face? You've already said that the frog face is like pretty much just what you look like.
Taking his shit.
But it was his first time eating ass. That was his reaction.
Did you like do it when you were younger to like impress girls or anything like that?
No, what the fuck? Impress girls, bro.
What the fuck did you do in Montana?
I used to
He's still a virgin.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Look at these.
I'll tell you. Back in preschool, like we would legitimately do the thing like where we'd strain as hard as we possibly could to turn our face red, so that we would like our faces would go crazy red, and then we actually had a trouble where kids kept passing out in the middle of preschool.
I think
Like I kid you not, and we would do it to like impress the girls.
That's an actual condition that kids have that they just hold their breath for no reason. I think he's one of them.
Just try to turn as red
Jay's
as
just
possible.
staring there like, what the fuck is this guy saying?
What's going on in Montana?
You guys have never done that? Okay,
Nobody's ever fucking done
it's
that.
like it's the
What
mating
are they
call,
putting in the
bro.
water over there,
But,
man? What the fuck?
It's all that bear meat.
But anyway, I mean, like
What are you
how I
looking at,
found
Alan?
out I could do it is what's it called? When I was lifting in college. I was
Bracing?
18.
Or-
Yeah, I'll be bracing, and my friends would be like, "Yo, you're ugly as fuck when you squat." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "Yo, your eyes look like they're about." to
Dude,
bulge out."
everybody says that to me too when I'm working out. They're like, bro,
Because you
Like,
be
they're
like,
like,
you are ugly as hell when you
and then
lift.
they go like, "Dude, I'm scared when you lift." I'm like, "Why?"
And then they videotape you and you're like, oh
They're
my
like, it's
gosh.
your face, bro. I'm like, it's my form? They're like, no, it's your face. You look like you're about to fucking die. They're like, no, your form is perfect. I'm not worried about your back. I'm worried about your face. Yeah,
Dude,
bro.
that's crazy.
so I got a question. Since that's how you look like when you're bracing stuff, do you ever catch like people just like staring and they don't come up to you and you're like,
No,
I know-
nobody ever said. Only people who ever say anything about.
No, not
to me.
saying, but like you can tell that they know who you are, but they won't like come up and say hi while you're lifting.
What are you talking about? Like now,
I
like
run into it,
nowadays.
yeah, like nowadays,
so
like now.
I mean,
I catch
like,
people staring at me all the time. It's like, bro, I know who you know who I am, and then it ends up being like later on they come up to me. It's like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
why didn't you just come say hi? Like,
I mean, I don't work out at the gym anymore.
works out.
I work out at
that's
home.
true.
That was
That's
my
true.
question. How does it feel like coming out here? Because I know you've been working out like in your basement.
I mean,
right?
I'm like.
this is like a lot.
I
Right? It's a lot of
haven't-
people are dealing with.
I mean, like, I probably would have been used to it if it was like before coronavirus.
Yeah.
But dude, I have not hung out with people. Like, human interaction is like almost,
Minimal.
yeah, very minimal for me.
That's so
nowadays.
sad, dude.
Yeah, it's because it's New York.
Yeah, New York.
yeah.
Yeah,
New
I'm
York
from New
has
York.
been
I'm not from the
messed
city,
up.
but yeah.
So what was
Fuck
your
Como.
what was your impression on all of us before you met us?
I already knew Jay was gonna be chill. I knew you were gonna be chill. I just didn't know Brandon that well.
You
Yeah,
didn't know
and
he was
now you
gonna
know
be-
I'm a
he was-
virgin.
Yeah, fucking virgin, bro. I know why.
He was a sus virgin.
He's still too scared to even talk to me.
That's why I can be so sus.
Virgin? Oh shit!
Well, he hasn't lost his virginity to a woman yet. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
That's what he means, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's wild. That's crazy. Then.
But like, yeah, I
So-
thought everybody's chill. Everybody's chill.
If
as
you
fuck.
guys don't know, Alan is sponsored by Ryze now. I don't
Yes,
think we
I
said
am.
that right.
Code Allen.
No, yeah.
Code Alan.
15%
He's
off.
called Alan. So Nick just hit you up, or how that go about?
He made a video being like, oh,
Tag, yeah, the tag the creators.
yeah,
that you
tag
want.
anybody you want.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
because he messaged
I tagged
me. He was like-
myself.
He was like, because he'll send us stuff like, do you know this person? He's like, sent you. I was like, yeah, yo, we were gonna be the original fitness house. I was like, Alan's good people, man.
Yeah.
I was like, let's get fucking Alan on the team. So
Yeah, and then Noel added me, and
there
then a
you
bunch
go.
of people where it's like tagging
Hey.
me, and like, yeah, and then he messaged me. He was like, "Yo, you want to be part of the team?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, definitely, man.
I
I've heard of
wasn't
Ryze.
sure.
I know Ryze."
I wasn't sure if you were gonna like accept it because I know when you talked about you going, what's the
Trident.
Trident, yeah.
Yeah.
When you made that video.
I'm
on that.
extremely picky, but I know of Ryze already.
Yeah.
You know, like I already liked Ryze before I even joined.
Okay.
You know, so
You
that's
joined
why I
for
was
me,
okay
didn't
with
you?
it.
You joined for me, right?
definitely
So
all of
I
you
know
guys.
I'm pretty sure you've been offered by like other companies, right? I've tried
Yeah.
to seek you and go after you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you choose
Rise
Ryze?
fucking takeover.
I mean, like one example was that he flew me out without hesitation.
There
You
we
know,
go.
like he's not cheap.
Nick's about that
He
life.
doesn't fuck around. You know, like all these other companies, they fuck around. They'd be
Yeah,
like,
try to play with you and shit.
yeah, we're gonna send you one jug of things, but it's fine. You got your commission code. You can buy it later. That's how they'd be like.
Yeah,
You
seriously.
know, like,
So you must have been really nervous, right? Just coming like, fuck, I don't know anyone or anything like that, right? This is like
No,
the first.
he already knew
What do
like
you mean
me.
nervous
He
about
already
that?
knew like me and Jake.
Yeah, but like,
I knew most of you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I
you
didn't
know
I mean,
us, but you never met us in person, right?
Oh.
Maybe I could be a total fucking asshole like when you meet me.
I mean, like, I don't give a shit if you're a fucking asshole. I'll just ignore you. Like I'll mind my own business. If you're an asshole to me, I'd be like, I don't give a fuck about you. Like I'm too fucking old to care what people think, bro.
Yeah, that's right. That's one thing that's changed as I've gotten older. It's like I don't know, and just being on the internet, you gotta have thick skin.
Yeah,
If you
definitely.
dude, you could just let shit tear you fucking down.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I mean, like, I think everyone here is chill. I joined Ryze as opposed to other companies because Ryze didn't like.
Yeah, they got straight to the point,
Bro. Like straight to the point. They don't like butt fuck me financially. You know, like he's generous.
Gotcha.
And that's one of the biggest things about being an influencer is you gotta know your worth.
Do you see yourself coming out here a bit, like more often? Or
Oh, of course, whenever I can.
for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
excited.
If I
love
can,
Alan.
then I will.
want
I'm
Alan
so
here.
excited.
It was literally
I saw
like
that, Flores.
What'd I do?
You grew up the adductor,
it doesn't
I've
like
been doing it the whole time. What the fuck you mean?
fuck yeah, but
getting whacked off under the table.
Jace, that's the fuck.
but yeah, like
Accept my dominance.
like literally it was short ass notice for Nick. He was like, "Yo, you want to come out to Texas?" It was literally like only 2-day notice. I'm like, "All right,
Fuck
I'm
it.
down.
Let's run it. Let's
go.
Just give me a day
Let's
to
run
figure it out. I'll do it." And I came here. You know, like, fuck, I did it. You know,
So I know you do Twitch, right? You game now. So
Yeah.
what games do you play?
I'm playing mainly COD.
Just God? Do you play any other games?
I
Just
play like
shooting?
Warzone, Cold War. I mean, like, I play Dragon Ball Fighters a lot.
Okay.
Like, I'm really into fighting games. I just haven't streamed that a lot.
Are you good?
That's.
I'm really good at.
have you
fighting
always
games.
been a gamer?
Not
always
really.
been?
I mean, like when I was like really young, when I was like 9 to like 14, I was really into like the very first Call of Duty that came out.
Okay.
Like, I played that shit.
Right.
Like,
Was it Call of Duty
religious.
2?
No.
Okay.
Dude, if it's Call of Duty 2, it's not the very first Call of Duty. Like almost nobody knows the very, very first Call of Duty. The very first Call of Duty. I was so into that. I played it so
Like the story mode, right? It wasn't
No. There was multiplayer.
Yeah, I played one. I played one like in the Xbox a long time ago. I think.
Yeah. I played it on PC. I played it so competitively. Everybody thought I was a hacker. It was
Fucking
funny.
hacker.
That's why, like, when I first started playing Cold War snipers, like, I played snipers so religiously on that game. But I played it, like, very weirdly.
Oh, you're a quick scoper.
I'm not even good at quickscoping. Like, the very first Call of Duty, a lot of no-scoping was part of it. And that's, like, none of the Call of Duties are like that. So my playstyle was so weird to people. And I still have that playstyle because I played that game for, like, 10 years just doing that same shit over and over, and I no-scope people from across the map and they're like, yo, what the fuck?
I think I saw you play a fan, right? Did you play a fan?
No, I played a hater.
A hater.
Bro,
That's
this
right.
motherfucker
I
was
remember
like,
that.
Yeah,
oh,
bro, you were shitting on him. I was like,
No,
I was destroying him.
You were fucking his shit up.
I was roasting the fuck out of him, bro.
That
I
was
know,
insane.
calm, cold, collective, talking his fucking shit.
Yeah, dude. I was
suck at
like,
COD, bro.
yo,
I
you
suck dick
fucking
at
suck. I'm
COD.
gonna no-scope you the whole fucking game. And I did that.
That's
fucking his
crazy.
shit
Yeah.
up.
Oh my god.
I'm Master COD. I fucking suck at
Yeah, I'm
I'm I'm terrible at COD too, but I'm really good at one
Do
versus
you get
one.
mad when you play or
No,
no?
I'm really calm. Like I'm
I'm
not.
a completely
This
I'm very
motherfucker's
toxic.
angry,
I'm
bro.
very toxic. I like
I'm trying to sleep at
talking
night.
shit.
I'm trying to sleep at night, and Jay's like,
Bro, that's me playing with like Dimitri and Zay, and I
Oh my
love
God.
talking
Motherfucker.
shit. That is my shit. Like I always try to stay super positive on like social media because that's like who I really am. But like on the mic, I'm talking my fucking shit. I
Yeah,
love
of course.
shit talking,
It's just
bro.
like sports, man.
Like,
You
yo,
gotta get in the person's
I
head.
kill someone in the gulag. You fucking suck, bitch. Get better. God. I land
yeah.
and I get clapped immediately.
That's
Like,
probably why I suck at it so bad. Is like I get so into it, and I get so mad, and I can't.
get mad.
I never get mad.
try to laugh it
I'm a
off,
very
I
calm
get mad.
person.
No,
I don't
I get
care
mad.
about games that
I'm
hard.
a very animated person.
It's very easy to get in my head. Like you just have to kill me and say like suck my dick, and then I'm
suck
like,
my dick.
and then I'm literally just getting killed the rest of the night.
I'll take your virginity.
Oh, baby.
dear. Oh, dear.
We're at 58. You want to wrap it up, or do you got?
I feel like there are a couple more questions that we have to go through on here. I know we touched on this a little bit earlier, but will you ever quit powerlifting to pursue the aesthetics?
No, I wouldn't like quit the big three. I would never quit squat,
Okay,
bench,
but
and deadlift.
would you compete in a bodybuilding competition?
Maybe in the future.
All right.
like-
Okay.
I mean, like, I did pretty well at that competition. I did.
Yeah.
I mean, like I did the split and everybody loved it.
Yeah,
and then
seriously.
all the photographers there were like, "Can you do it again? Can you do it again?" I tore my hamstring.
Do the thing.
I legit tore my hamstring because I fucking did so many splits.
Let's see here.
Ellen, what's the weirdest fan encounter you've ever had? If you've had one
Not
in
in
person.
person. I've never had one in person.
Never?
But there was one guy who DM'd me. It was
Dick
just
pic.
Yeah, I gotten dick pics.
Bro, you saw what I got the other day.
I've
That shit was
gotten-
fucking scary.
Yeah, man.
I got some. No. I mean, like there be people who try to find my address and shit. And I'm just like, come through. Come through. What the fuck are you gonna
Show
do?
up, bro.
Come through. Like, what are you gonna do with my address? I dare you to come through. Like, whatever.
Let's see here. What do you think your best and worst like developed muscle is?
My forearms are terrible. I
Okay.
mean, like people try to shit on me for my forearms, and I go like,
I don't think they look that bad.
do you even lift, my guy? Like,
They don't look that
I mean,
bad.
like a big reason why is because I have like
Big fucking
really big hands.
Yeah.
So it makes my forearms look really small in comparison. I mean, like I still
You
have
do
small forearms.
You do have big hands.
I still have.
fingers. I think you have long fucking fingers, bro.
You do have
Oh,
big
they're holding
fingers.
hands all cute.
When's your last time?
But like,
So look, is that
I just
the
have
same
really
guy?
thick hands too. Like,
Yeah, he does.
it's just not proportionate,
hands.
basically.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Alan,
Camera again.
Alan, you said your brothers were like 6 feet,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Both
go
of them.
ahead.
I have 3 brothers. 2 of them
brothers.
are like 6 feet. One of them's like 5'11", 5'10",
Yeah.
and I got the short gene because my dad is.
That's so weird. All of your
it's not
siblings are
weird.
6 foot.
It's not weird because my dad's side of family, I have cousins who are guys who are 5'3", 5'4",
Okay.
girls who are 5 feet,
Okay.
under 5 feet.
So the
But on
gene
my-
is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
On my mom's side of
Short
family,
gene. The short gene
The
is there.
short gene is
yeah.
there.
On my mom's side of family, everyone's tall. All the even the girls are taller than me.
Yeah.
So they're like my grandpa was like 6 feet. My
Interesting.
I have a 15-year-old cousin. He was like 6'3". You know, so the tall gene is there too.
Are your
it's
brothers jacked? Like clearly you
only
had
one of
great
them.
genetics.
Only one of them works out to be
Okay.
jacked. But I know another one. He used to be big into sports, but he's like washed up fat now.
Gotcha.
But I could tell if he worked out, he'd have good genetics too.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure about my oldest, but
So you're the youngest, right?
yeah.
Did you
My
get fucked
oldest
with a bit?
brother is he was like obese at one point and he lost weight like that. So I know he has good genetics to like lose weight. Like
Did you get?
I think we all have decent genetics. I just was the only one to work out a lot.
Gotcha. You think that's? Did your brothers fuck with you a little bit or no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You think that's probably one of the reasons you worked?
I mean,
out?
like one of the biggest reasons when I first I remember
'Cause
I didn't
got
even
older
work
brothers.
out. Yeah,
They fucked with me.
yeah. I would be like 4 years old doing push-ups. Trying to
Same,
keep
bro.
up with
I'm
them.
a-
Then my brothers would be like, "Oh, haha, I did 20 push-ups. You're a fucking pussy."
Same.
I'd be like, 4-year-old me be like, "I want to do more push-ups than him."
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fucking
Dude, I was the
bitch.
same.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there was that, and then that carried over into like, I want to do more push-ups than that motherfucker in my class.
Same. Yeah.
This guy, I fucking hate him. He does more push-ups than me. Yeah.
Competitive. Alan's competitive.
Yeah,
Betas.
seriously.
Yeah, that was like
I'd love
back
to
in the
see you.
day.
Do you play pool?
I haven't played pool in so long, but like I get some
That's
lucky
'cause
shots.
I
I
played
get some lucky
pool.
shots.
I'd love to see you play pool against.
All right, let's go.
Forrest.
I get
That'd be
competitive a
fun.
little
Are you really
bit.
good?
We gotta
it's
make
like
that
dick.
video.
Okay, I'm not that
But you
bad.
guys would get like competitive.
If I
I don't know.
If
Because
I'm a little
arm
drunk,
wrestling.
I get a little
Arm
competitive.
wrestling?
Yeah, you weren't crazy. I didn't feel like you were super competitive. Like me and Flores went.
I mean,
I
like,
was ready
I'm-
to tear my bicep off. Like I was not gonna lose. Like my shit could have snapped.
I mean,
didn't
like,
wanna lose.
I was gonna lose.
I just,
either.
I mean, like I
See,
came.
That's
okay.
what I don't understand about you. What about arm wrestling? You're like, I'll snap my shit up, bro. I'll snap my shit up. I'm not gonna lose this arm wrestle. But then you're like, if my back bends on the deadlift, like I drop it.
Okay, because the
Because it's
deadlift,
against-
is not a person.
It's
Yeah,
not. It's
well,
not. It's not a
is-
versus.
is that what it is?
It's me versus
Yeah.
him. I'll like I tell you all the time.
Interesting.
I'm ready
Okay,
to
so
die
that-
for
that's-
this shit. Like,
that's
I
what
will
it
die.
is.
Okay.
Like, is me and you
Dimitri
on a
looked like he
treadmill?
was ready to snap his shit. I was like,
Dimitri,
bro, give
like
up.
if we're on a treadmill going to treadmill, I'm going till I die. Like if it's like I'm a very like you
Yeah.
like me versus you competitive.
Interesting.
Like me versus me, my ego doesn't get in the way. Like I'm like, oh,
Right.
I feel
Huh.
I'm not a powerlifter either. I feel my back running, dude. That's just gonna
Yep.
bother me for the whole fucking
Like me,
day.
like I don't care losing. Like if I really wanted to, I could have held you for as long. Like I don't care if I
Yeah.
lose. Like I'm totally fine.
yeah.
You know, like if I wanted, if I got my ego hurt, I'm gonna just go. Oh, I'm gonna go home and do some more arm wrestling training and shit. I don't
Jack off to Larry Wills.
Like I don't care if I lose. Like whatever. Like I'm not trying to be cocky, but if I held you because I was holding you really easily. Oh, like a big reason why I lost is
We'll run it back. We'll
run it back.
run it right now. My
run it
bicep
back.
hurts so bad, but we'll run it back right now.
I was holding you, and I could have just went through. If I really wanted to win, my game plan could have been just hold you until you get tired. Because like what you were doing is I was like bending my wrist, and you were just pushing my arm into the table. That's why I was holding you easily.
Zooming
Yeah,
out.
he
So
got
you
all
were
the
just pushing
technique
my
shit.
elbow into the table. So I was like, you saw my face. I was just
Yeah.
like, you know, like,
Yeah.
And then I started attacking you because I thought it was a good time to attack. And then you beat me because I attacked you at the wrong time. I was like, you're not tired enough, man. Fuck, I didn't wait long enough. So like that's
the
a
juice.
big
It's the
big
juice.
reason
It's
why I
the
lost.
juice.
But like if I really wanted to win, I would just wait until you're like weak as a feather from being just too tired.
Yeah, my shit was just go balls
Yeah.
in. Like I would just fucking crank that shit.
But like I said, I don't care if I lose. Like against Jake, I rematched him earlier today. I don't care if I lose. Like I know if I tried harder, you'd probably
and
have
it's
a
a
better
fuck,
fight.
and like it's just an arm wrestle. I'm just a very competitive person
Yeah.
with like everything that I do.
Interesting. I'm like the exact opposite. Like I want to compete like against myself when it comes to like lifts like
That's
that.
how I feel with like
if that makes sense.
bodybuilding and stuff. Like I want to be like you might be on more gear than me. Like now you might have like better genetics, but I will not.
Yeah,
be
that's so
outworked.
weird. Because when it comes to like other people, like I don't get competitive. Like,
I mean,
at all.
I played like sports my like whole life, and like
Even when I played
the
basketball, like I
college,
wasn't that
you didn't-
competitive.
you didn't have
did,
that
Did you
Kobe
play any
mentality?
other like
No, I never
sports
played
in
any
high
sports,
school?
no. I wish my school had a wrestling team, but no.
You've been
Yeah.
a good wrestler.
Yeah, seriously.
I think I would have been
I
a
think you
decent
would've
wrestler. Like I've wrestled state champions and I wrestled them down easily. I've wrestled someone,
crazy.
my friend who was like 6'3", 230. Well, that was like back when we were 15. I wrestled him down easily. You know,
How big was he when he was?
He was like 6'3", 230. I wrestled him down.
When he was 15.
So you're gonna
I
go
was
outside.
15.
So you're gonna
Yeah,
go
he was
outside and wrestle
6'3".
Dimitri.
Oh no, I'm not confident anymore, man. Fuck. This guy.
He's scary, bro. He's scary.
Dimitri used to wrestle?
No,
fuck.
But he's just a man.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Big boy.
He's probably
I mean,
trying to
like if I
powerbomb
kept up
you.
with my athletics, I mean, like when I was 15, I was extremely athletic. I was really fast and shit.
Yeah.
I was lighter, but like yeah, I mean, like I don't know, man. Like I can't fight for shit.
No, I get it.
Like I could probably fuck up like an average skinny guy.
Doctors on your shit. Get the hands.
You know, but like if I really wanted to get back into it, I'd probably have to. Get
So
back into
my
it, man.
question is, I think we can end it on this. We go out tonight. You got my
Yeah.
follow up.
What?
Do you have my follow up? If we go out tonight, do you have my follow up?
Jay
Flores,
saw-
you got my follow up.
You already
I know
know.
Flores.
If some
got me.
dude is
Oh, if I got your back first.
If some dude is, like-
shit goes down, like
if some dude
always
walks
down.
up and touches Jay's ass.
I'll touch his ass back. Bro. I don't give a fuck, man.
There you go. That's freaking hilarious.
all right, Alan. Appreciate you
Very much. We're gonna have to get you on again.
Podcast.
We're
Of
gonna have
course.
you down here as much as we can get you down
Yes,
here.
sir,
I think.
yes, sir.
Like that's our plan. And if you can live here, that'd be even better.
Keep on
So-
my
That'd be a
bed.
dream, man. Because dude, if I'm
chasing.
gonna get
Would you consider moving out here?
if I got some support, man, like help,
Pay
a little
the
bit of
man.
help. Not even pay. I just need a little bit of help, bro. Like I don't know,
All right.
like
all right.
finding an apartment, maybe. I don't fucking know. Like
Yeah.
I could pay for rent.
Do you live on your own back? Just
Oh, I gotta live with my parents, man. Dude, New York,
yeah, nah.
Expensive.
New York's
Expensive as
expensive.
fuck.
New York.
I think
City,
it's
bro.
time for Alan to move to Texas.
Oh, fuck
Alan's
that.
coming
Yeah,
to Texas.
baby.
If you want Alan to move to Texas, y'all better run this video the fuck
Someone
off.
Texas.
Put it in the
Savage.
comments, baby. Put it in the
Give him back.
comments.
Frog. Let's go.